I haven't been finding much locally lately, so we're back in Dún Laoghaire today. Haven't been here in a few months, so hopefully there's loads of games. I would pick the one day where it's pissing rain, so there probably won't be much talking. So just get straight into the hunting and hopefully we get a pile of stuff.
I'm just staggering the upgrades so that I don't have to go.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Sorry, I'm talking to myself.
Ah, you're grand.
Don't mind me.
That'll be me most of the time, so... No, you're grand. Just... Right, so we're back in the game room. Time to go through all the stuff that we picked up in the last month. First of all, I know it's been a while since I posted. I've been working every hour under the sun. We're actually going away tomorrow. So this will be a very quick blink and you'll miss it. Look at all the stuff I picked up because I'm actually supposed to be packing at the moment. But going back to the start of the video, way back probably 3 weeks ago now, went into one of the charity shops in Swords. One that I've probably been to 10 times and found nothing. I've mentioned it once or twice lately. Got a few pops one day and I picked up a PS1 game. But just popped in, had a quick look, and they had some PS3 games. Now they were all priced €3 each, but there was a sign up on the the board when you walk in saying Wednesdays are buy one get one free day. So I just picked up two. There was a couple, I think Modern Warfare 2 that I probably bought about 5 times at this stage. So I don't think there's any way to get a more complete top quality copy, so we left them behind. In hindsight though, I probably should have went back and got them because we got GTA 5. This one is complete with the map, top trader all day long, and then just grabbed Rainbow Six Vegas. Don't have it, and this one was also fully complete. But when I got to the till, she only charged me 50 cents for the two of them. Now, games in there, as I said, the rare occasion I've gotten one, they have been 50 cents. So the €3 stickers that were on them must have been from, they must have been priced that way from whoever donated them in. So could have went back and got the other ones, but there was a bit of a queue in there, so I just took those and ran. Then it was a few weeks later before we even got a chance to go hunting again. Hit Dún Laoghaire. The usual stops actually had nothing, and places that I've never found games before, we scored big time. So back in the first stop, they had a few PS4 games, mostly sport titles, but games in here are €3. So we got a copy of Spyro Reignited Trilogy. That's like a €25 game. And then NBA 2K18. Haven't played a modern basketball game, and it's a steelbook, so I said for €3. Why not? We'll grab it and add it in there. So yeah, I was wandering around for a while. It was absolutely lashing rain, so I just popped ahead into a CEX. Didn't have any vouchers with me, just to have a look around. But I ended up picking one game. Now there are two in the video. I had a copy of Harry Potter, I think it was Philosopher's Stone on the GameCube. Priced for €12. When I went up to pay for it, the dude scanned it and said, oh, it's gone up to 15. So like I could have had the row, but I wasn't bothered. I just said, you can keep it. But I did grab a copy of Wipeout Pure. Now there is a good reason for buying this. An account I follow on Instagram, Retro Gaming Ireland, not to be confused with another very popular Instagram account, but he put a post up showing a collection of Wipeout games on the PS1, and I was like, I haven't played Wipeout in so long. He must have put hours into it back in the day. So when I seen this for €6 complete, I said, why not? And the reason that I picked that up is because we came across some PSPs recently. I've mentioned before, probably the only retro gaming channel or the only game hunting channel that mentions the Milkman as much as I do. But Tom, my Milkman, he's a legend. He has all sorts of stuff that he doesn't use anymore, and he came across a couple of PSPs in the drawer, so he handed them to me. He said he wasn't sure if they worked, so there's two of them there. One came in like the official Sony sleeve, which is pretty cool. Both of them turned on, plugged in, but as PSPs do, the batteries weren't holding the charge, so I popped them out and they were completely swollen. So I have 2 replacement batteries coming, so hopefully that sorts them out. If it does, I did say in an Instagram post I was going to have a giveaway in this video, but because the batteries haven't arrived yet, I've no way to test them out, so until I know for sure. But I'll test them both out, and if they are both working with new batteries in, we'll give one away in the next video, so keep your eyes peeled. So yeah, that was Sound of Tom. A couple of PSPs, and then just a few, stuff all over the place here. A few random just UMDs. There's Monty Python's Holy Grail, and then Need for Speed Underground Rivals, which is class. We'll have a go with that, and then just the Pro Evo Soccer. But here's the thing. He says to me, I found a random Nintendo DS game. I don't know if you have a DS or if you want it. And I was like, oh yeah, I have a DS. I actually don't have many games for it. So he said, I just threw it in. I have a few more hanging around. If I find them, I'll let you know. I opened the bag and I was like, Tom, I have to give you a few quid for this. This is probably an expensive one. He was having none of it. He's like me. If I find something that I don't want and I know someone will get the use out of it, I'll just give it to them. But yeah, so this is the random DS game that he had in the bag. A copy of Castlevania Portrait of Ruin. This is like an €80 game all day long. So Tom, if you're watching this, you want it back, you want to flog it, just let me know. But it's gonna take pride of place in the collection, so it's great to have a high value DS game because you do not come across them at all. So yeah, going back anyway to Dún Laoghaire, went to a few more shops, found nothing. Went into the Aladdin's Cave where I normally get some stuff. They had a few games, there was nothing great. There was a couple of Guitar Hero bits and bobs. I probably need to do my research on that stuff a bit more, but I wasn't dragging them around with me. I still had shops to go to. We were going into the city centre after, and we were on the dart, so I wasn't carrying around the fucking Guitar Hero set with me. So if there was anything of value that I left behind there, let me know. Maybe it'll still be there another day. But yeah, went into 2 shops at the end that normally don't have anything. They do have DVDs every now and then, so I do throw the head in case someone drops in a game collection. And in the first stop, ended up with this pile. Now these were all priced 3 for €5, so I ended up getting a copy of Serenity to make up the last 3 for 5. There was a few dodgy sports games that I left behind. Some of these are pretty much worth, you know, what I paid for them at €1 each, but Gears of War 3, Project Gotham Racing 3, don't have that one, so we keep it for the collection. I think the rest of these, actually no, this one, Cameo, Elements of Power, I already have that one. There was no Wi-Fi or 4G in any of these places, so I couldn't look up values. I couldn't look up if I have them in the collection, so I just grabbed a pile and ran basically. The copy of Dead or Alive 4, Battle Stations Midway, King Kong, and then probably the 2 best out of the lot, well, aside from the Spyro, but a copy of Surf's Up. It's like a €10 game, and I think Need for Speed Rivals goes for about 15, so nice little pile in that stop. And then in the last stop, again, nothing major, but these were all around €1 each. Actually, they were all exactly €1 each in this one. But just 3 wrestling games, 13 and 2011 I have, so they'll go into the trade pile and get a few quid back. And then 2010 we'll keep. For some reason, I grabbed 2 copies of Hummer Badlands and didn't even realise it until I was going through them when I got home. So I don't know how I managed that, but you look. At €1, we don't leave many games behind at that price. So Pirates of the Caribbean, Legend of Jack Sparrow, MX Rider, and an amazingly conditioned copy of Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. Actually, I think this might be the €15 game. I'm not sure what the other one was worth. So yeah, nice to get a pile of games again. And then random last thing I got was this Heihachi Mishima Tekken 7 little figure. It was in like, what's the name of the place? It's out in Blanchardstown. It's like half sports shop, half TK Maxx kind of job. Heaton's. But they had a load of them for €3 each, so I said I'd grab one for the shelf, and when I went up it actually only rang up for €1. So that was only last week as well, so if you're looking for one of these, they're only €1 in Heaton's, so get yourself down there. But yeah, that's it. Just a very quick fly through the games, because like I said, I need to get organised for this holiday tomorrow. We're going to be gone for 2 weeks, so apologies if I'm not around replying to comments. Again, I know it's been a while since I posted the video. I haven't even had time to watch videos, let alone put one together, so just a very quick throw one together before we go away. Keep you going, and we'll be back to business as usual in a few weeks when we get back. So hope you're all keeping well. Thanks for checking the video again, and we'll see you all soon. Cheers.